We are, as you know, a global supplier of measurement equipment, measurement solutions, simulation solutions, all for the electronics industry. And we're very committed to continuing what is a very long heritage of getting the right tools at the right time, and especially in the case of this next generation of wireless communications. Europe is a major center for 5G development, and that's not just because it's the home of some of the biggest commercial entities in the business, but I've also admired from afar the European Commission-based research and innovation work programs. And 5G got off to a very good start in the FP7, and the new round with Horizon 2020 shows really even a broader promise. So we're involved in multiple Horizon 2020 programs, as well as other European Commission funded research programs aimed at 5G and communications. And we've actually also increased our research footprint in Europe in order to engage properly with the industry leaders working on the programs. And EUCNC is a great opportunity to engage with that community, and our support of the event is really consistent with our commitment to help make 5G a reality. Well, if I had my top three choices, I guess, I would say, first of all, some clarification and alignment on the difference between the vision of 5G and realistic timing expectations. There's a very aggressive push for the technology, a lot from some of the major network operators, but that's going to be tempered by the pace of policy change, particularly spectrum, but also new business models that will take advantage of this new generation, which I think will change very drastically how business is managed in commercial communications. And all of that combined has led to some fairly different expectations of what will be commercial when. You hear 2020, but there's also people stating that they'll implement commercial capability before then. So conferences like this really help align the industry on some of the most critical items, pacing the technological advancements, and then keeping those in line with the drive of standards and policy requirements. So that's number one, but some more clarification and alignment. The second one is a meeting of the minds on the next steps for our research projects. There's plenty of work to be done. There's a lot of vision. There's some plan, and in some cases, there's plans that have not been made yet. And, events like this really represent the best minds working together across the industry. And that's the right people to bridge that gap between what the vision is and how the plans are going to work to make it reality in the most efficient directions. I think the third area is that when you get these minds together, there's also a lot of innovative ideas that come up. They spring from the conversations over coffee or otherwise. And sometimes that can be just informal discussions, like I said, or more detailed, formalized panel discussions or technical workshops. And the ideas that come from that are being addressed by people with different perspectives, different backgrounds, coming from different businesses. And that's another thing that makes the difference for making 5G something that our society will put to its best use. A couple more points maybe on that. The vision for 5G that I like the most was put together by the METIS program during the FP7 cycle. And it's a pretty ambitious set of objectives, but I like it because it's from a user perspective. And what's exciting for me is that, and I think I can speak for everyone in Keysight, it's the breadth of the technical and business work spanning everything from the physics of the air interface to the network operator and even the over-the-top business models. The industry is really focused on four key elements right now: new spectrum, especially that above 6 gigahertz, innovative MIMO techniques, a new flexible radio interface, and really a complete overhaul to the core and access network architectures and topologies, including a lot of virtualization and plans for flexible architecture. And all those plans are really aggressive, and we really haven't reached the top of the hype curve yet. But the industry moves on, and we've managed to come through 4 other generations with some pretty spectacular results. And I think that the demands are very real. The industry needs to take the next step in connecting the world, and we're involved in those collaborations in really each of those areas. Really look forward to the opportunity to help build that future. I'm excited about it. It touches just about everything we do, and I look forward to working with the best to make this a reality.